you know what? You know one thing about me, man. I can't do a damn thing with my hands, boy. I can't do no reservation with my hands at all. Hey, so I posted a video of contents, and this lady told me, she commented and say it's hard to smile. Oh, okay, wifey and you. I hear you, man. Hey, princess. Public. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so you turn into princess? Okay. I posted a video, and this lady commented and say it's hard to smile. I guess she's married and in a relationship. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Miranda. She said it's hard to smile, and it's hard to smile. You know, I see a lot of people commenting that on my videos. It's hard to smile, and I'm just done with this relationship. I'm just done with this man or this woman. It's hard to smile, but it's the woman saying it. The men don't really say those things often. The women, and of course we're gonna blame all the men, and I get it, right? Hey Donna, how you doing? You know, and yeah, right, right. But you know something that I realized though, I think a lot of people, no charge to smile. I think a lot of people though, honestly, I think a lot of people are not happy outside of their relationships, and when they get in one, they're not happy either. And I think before you question your unhappiness while you're in a relationship, you should see if you were happy before the relationship, because many of us weren't happy before, and I think we come in the marriage looking for happiness. So before you leave a relationship, like for real, like before you leave a relationship, before you leave a marriage, because many of us leave in marriages that's normal. Hey Marsha, how you doing? Good morning. Oh well, good evening. I think many of us are leaving normal relationship. Like for real. Hear the words of Elijah. How you doing? I think many of us are leaving normal relationships to go into social media relation craps. Like seriously, I'm 74, still struggling after 2 years of catching my 72-year-old husband who has erectile dysfunction. Then you ain't missing nothing. But damn, 74 years though. Lord have mercy. 74 years. Looking for greener grass. I'm telling you, one thing about, hey, listen, a lot of us are leaving good relationship or struggling with our good relationship because social media showed us a different way or a better way or a greener way. And I think that's our problem. Hey, Chesney, I think that's our biggest problem. But she told me, she said, it's hard to smile. Ma'am, this is your face. If you can't smile, if your environment create a place where you can't smile, then change the environment. Thank you, Miranda. Indeed, social media shows shallow, superficial relationships, and that's what we look for. That's shallow nonsense. Somebody to do all the nonsense that you hear in social media people talk about. But if you can't smile, if you're outside or inside or in Ethiopia or Japan or China or whatever wave in Asia and America, sometimes you have to leave your environment. If you can't smile in a relationship, then get out of it. Because one of the things that if you can't smile, and it's because your partner don't care for you and don't respect you and don't love you, and I get it, because everybody is not easy to just get up and leave. But if you can't smile, your smile is yours. Your smile is very important. You know, your smile is one of the most important things that you're gonna do all day. I mean, to be honest with you, it's one of the most powerful things that you can do all day is smile. Seriously, if you can't smile, smiling is one of the most important things that you can do all day. And damn it, if somebody is keeping you from smiling, it's probably, well, thank you, Neil, thank you. If somebody is keeping you from smiling, they're probably not. Because nobody should have the power. Nobody on this planet. Hey, Cheryl. Indeed, nobody on this planet. They shouldn't. Yeah, nobody on this planet should have enough power to make you not smile. So if when you find somebody has that power to make you not smile, you might have to sit back and relax and say, hey, you know, what the hell is going on? What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Or like, what am I doing? Like, who am I thinking that you are? Are you my God or something? Do I think that you are my Jesus? Or like, what do I think of you? How do I think so highly of you? Because some of you, to be honest, you come in relationships thinking too highly of your partners. And so when they slip, you can't live. When they do something stupid, you can't breathe. Like seriously, like if they slip, you can't do a damn thing. Indeed, Chesney. And I think you come into relationship thinking too much of, thinking too high of relationships. And so how do you have somebody in your life who takes you from? It's hard to smile. What? It's hard to smile. That's your job. We have to understand. I think many of us. Now, this is not as extreme, but I think many of us, we don't know how to compromise with people. We don't know how to get along with people. We don't know how to cooperate with people. We don't know how to get along. Seriously. We're just talking about general stuff. Hey, Jamisha, we project standards onto people often before even knowing they're capable of them. I love that. I love that. That's a very good point. She said we project standards onto people often before we even knowing they're capable of them. A lot of times, that's true. That's true. Hey, thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Classy, how you doing? That is true. Because oftentimes, the people that we are messing with, hey, Tommy, they can't, the standards that but like I said yesterday, the standards that we look for, our values is not enough to exchange for it. The standards that we set, our values, our self value can't afford it. We have high standards, but our values, again, we have to look at the way how we think and feel about ourselves. That's our value. Your value is not what you have on the external side of you. Your value is not what you have physically. Your value is not what you have that you can hold in your hands. One thing about your value is not in your hands. It's not in your pocket. Your value is not in your bank account. Your value is not placed there. Your value is placed, unfortunately, where nobody can see it, which is your thoughts and your belief system. That's where your value is. Your reality is your value. And if you keep getting the same thing over and over and over, then it's because you keep thinking the same shit over and over and over too. Because you keep feeling the same thing over and over and over too. And so sometimes what you want, your standards, you can't have your standards. You can't have it because your standards is not equal to your value. Like I said yesterday, I want a $2 million house, but for some reason, my bank account says I only have $50 in my pocket. I want a $2 million house, but my bank account says $50. And so no matter how much I want a $2 million house, until I can get my net worth or my bank account to show $2 million, it means that I'm not qualified. No matter what I believe in, no matter who I choose to believe in, no matter who I pray to, if my bank account says I cannot afford this $2 million house, my value is let me stick to what I can actually have. Many of you don't want to stick to what you can have because what you can have equates to your raggedy ass thoughts. But we don't want to talk about it. Your thoughts is your currency. So is your feelings. I said this yesterday. Hey, Wyatt, how you doing? Your thoughts is your currency. I said it yesterday again. Your thoughts and your feelings is how you get from this universe. Whatever you pull from this universe matches your thoughts and your feelings. And unfortunately, you can't use money here. If you can use money, or if you can use intentions, oh, you'll be great. If you can use excuses, you'll have whatever you want to have. If you came here to use excuses, oh, you can have so much. Because one thing that they are is excuses more than anything else. They are excuses more than money. They are excuses more than people. They are excuses more than trees and sands. If we can use excuses, we'll be rich. But we can't. Thank you, Chesney. We can't use excuses. If you don't have no money, you can't do anything at all. Man, listen. But now, here we are. We want this house. This is a $2 million house, but we don't feel like we can afford it. That means it's not for you. If I want this, but I feel like I can't. If I feel, and if I think, shit is hard. Shit is weird. These rich people are. I was looking at the wall of Jericho. The wall of Jericho. The wall of Jericho is a very beautiful story that signifies your faith, that shows how much faith a person has. The wall of Jericho. And when you look at the wall of Jericho, you look at this beautiful story with these people marching around this. God told them, hey, walk around this wall, and after 7 times, I guess, the trumpet, and it's going to fall, and everybody's like, yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. But your wall of Jericho is your stupid-ass resentment that you have in your heart that you can't get over. We don't want to talk about it. That's not what we want to talk about. That's not what we want to talk about, right? I mean, we like the story, but we don't like. We like the story, but we don't like what it really means. We like the story song, the wall of Jericho. That's right, it's faith. But look at your wall of Jericho. Look at your self-doubt. That's your wall of Jericho that you can't get over and that you refuse to take down. You refuse to walk around your wall of Jericho shouting with affirmations and words that goes to it that make it fall. But instead of walking around the wall of Jericho with words that goes against it, you walking around with bricks that builds more on it. You're walking around with bricks that add to the wall. I hate this. It's so stupid. I hate these people. This ain't gonna work. These people are raggedy. I hate everybody. People suck. These men suck. Instead of breaking down the walls, you are building the wall even bigger. And that's what we do. So your wall of Jericho is whooping your ass. Because you have no faith. Listen, I'm telling you, listen, I don't care what your standards are. Your standards is irrelevant. Your standards is irrelevant. Your standards is irrelevant. Hey, Neil, nobody care what you, Mike's, and like I said yesterday, right? Like I said yesterday, only broke people talk about their standards. Only people who can't get what they want talk about their standards. This is my standards. Nobody care about your standards. Because if your value was equal to it, you would have it. If your value was equal to it, you could have it. I can talk about a jet all day. Oh, I fly private jets. Oh, I want to fly private jets. Oh, my standards is flying private jets, but I have to put all my money in my bank account, and then after I flew on a private jet, I have no money for food or gas or to fix my car with because I'm done. Then when you have some rich person talk about private jets, that's not their standards. That's what they do. That's their value. Is all they do. But I'm trying to match that. I can't because I cannot put the maintenance. I cannot keep doing it. It's not consistent. Because why? Because your value is low. Your standards are too high for your value. And before you can get what you want, you have to increase your value. To increase your value, you have to increase your thoughts. You have to increase your faith. But I'm telling you, I see people commenting all the time. Ladies say it's hard to smile. Lady, if you have a man that you can't smile with, leave the man alone. If you have a man that you can't smile with, leave the man alone. If you have a woman that you can't smile with, leave her alone. If you're with a woman and you can't smile, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? What's up, Top Gun? What are you doing there? If you have a man and if you can't put your mouth like this to smile, leave them alone. That's life telling you that person ain't for you. Because I promise you, somebody who's for you, smile is natural. That's the one easiest thing to do. That's the one of the most important thing to do is smile. Even if you can't afford a piece of bread, a smile will make your heart feel amazing. Not the bread, but the smile. If you are with a man that you can't smile, you're wasting your damn time here complaining. We can complain all day. We can complain all day. We really can. Hey, Sierra. We can complain all day about what we have and who we pick. Indeed, Chesney. We can complain about the person that we pick, or we can unpick them. Indeed, Neil. We want to pick somebody and complain about them. Anybody could do that. But I'm telling you right now, when you pick somebody, you're gonna pick people with shit, because we all got shit. You got shit too. You got a whole lot of shit that you don't even realize, and I got shit. And even though we look good together, we still got shit. We each got shit. Some of you just don't like the other person's shit. I say this all the time. I think that you all want to meet somebody who ain't got no shit. Good luck. Bread's pretty good. You know what I mean? I think you all want to meet somebody who ain't got no shit. Go ahead. Good luck. Meet them. Because I promise you, sometimes where you have been delivered from is who you're going to meet your next person. Sometimes what you have been delivered from is who you're going to be. Sometimes you have to take a responsibility and a role in your relationship to understand that everybody comes with shit. And sometimes you have to assist that person out of their shit. That's what relationships are for. It's really called relationships. That's what the word was, relationships. Somebody say relationship. Hey, Monique. Seriously, I mean, you say relationship. But it's really relationship if you think about it, because we're all in some shit. And a lot of us, you are going to have to help that person get out of that shit. We all do. But you know what you all want? You want somebody who ain't got no shit. So, because your peace is so important. Ridiculous. Relation bike. My peace. Shut up with your peace. That's they. You know you can have peace in the middle of war, right? Hey Naomi, my peace is so important. I have no patience. I can't mess with nobody. Nobody's worth my time. Who you think you are? Like, what are you, like, sometimes in my mind, I'm like, what do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Mr. UB, for real. I'm like, who do you think? You don't think that you got, like, you think? I'm seeing a whole bunch of shit wrong with you. Who do you think? You not seeing that? Your ego is too big. Lower your ego. Don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. Sit your ass down in a chair somewhere and relax. All I keep getting is the same type of dudes, because that's the same type of dudes. That's the dudes that you can have. Life is showing you selection, natural selection. Life is showing you you can have. Listen, when you go in a store, when you go in Walmart with $20, you stay in the section that's worth $20. Hey, this is where you can have. You can have anything here on this thing right here. If it's $20 you have in your pocket, hey Kimberly, if it's $20 you have in your pocket, this is all the things that you can have. In life, the way how you think, it's not about who you think you are and your ego. Lower your ego. As a matter of fact, let me remove your ego for a second. Let me go. In life, nobody cares about your ego. Who you think you are is irrelevant. What you think you are is irrelevant. Where you think you came from is irrelevant. Who you think you are in this universe is irrelevant. Who is your daddy? Is irrelevant. Remove that shit from your mind. It doesn't count for nothing here. It doesn't count for nothing here. It doesn't. Let's do that first. Remove that identity of who you think you are. It doesn't worth a damn thing here. Many of you don't understand that process because you think that you have something on the external. You see, many of us, we take our values from how beautiful we are, how fit we are, what degrees we are, right? What degrees we have. Hey, Sade, right? What the house we have, how sexy you are, how big your ass is, how tall he is, right? We take our values from that, not understanding that shit don't last. If you use it now, it's gonna burn out very quickly. It's gonna burn out. It always burns out because you always lose it. The physical things must die. That's something that you all don't understand. The physical thing must die. So yeah, you can enjoy it. But what you get here, once you're on this planet, what you get here is the way how you think, your thinking program, your programming of your thoughts is how you get. So when you see an influx of this same kind of man or the same type of woman, it's telling you two things. John Blake, what's good, my brother? How are we doing, man? When you see, hey Rachel, when you see this influx of men or women coming to you, the same way, the same how, it's saying, hey, either you fix your shit, which is me, either I fix my shit, or I accept that comes to me. That's all it's saying. That's all it's saying. Either you fix the way you think, because if you think men are raggedy, or women are raggedy, but you realize that you've seen a bunch of raggedy men in that version come to you, then it's time to fix the way how you think about men. Because if you think men are raggedy, what do you expect to get to you? The raggedy ass dudes. If you think women are gold diggers, you know who you're gonna see the most on your who coming to you? Gold diggers. That's who you're gonna see. So when you see something coming to you on a regular basis, you getting frustrated, you getting angry. Hey, Jazzy, you getting angry. Oh my God, I don't know why these men keep coming to me. I don't understand what's wrong with them. Like, you don't see you and you don't see me. Like, you see you. Why do you all come to me? Because the way how you think about men. Who else can you have? Who else can you have? Who else can you have? Who else do you expect? And so life tells you, fix your thinking or keep your thinking and take what comes to you. When life comes to you, it's telling you two things. Fix your thinking so that you can switch what comes to you, or keep what's coming to you and keep your thinking. And many of you, you keep your thinking. And then you curse everything else. You keep your raggedy ass thoughts, you keep your raggedy ass feelings and your raggedy ass beliefs, and now you have your raggedy ass life that you keep complaining about every single day to somebody who doesn't give a damn because they are worried, all they are happy about hearing you is that I'm so happy that ain't me. I'm so happy that I don't have your shit. And so they like to hear you complaining. And everybody that you find, everybody that you see that you're complaining about, they just, oh, thank you. I ain't got that problem. But you have to understand, paying regular attention and wonder what. I'm telling you, you're going to have to understand that your Jericho wall that you read about in the beginning of the Bible, that Jericho wall, can you get over your own shit? That's what the wall is. That wall, to get over the Jericho wall, that Jericho wall, to break it down, can you get over your own shit that you built in your mind? Can you get over your own shit in your head that you believed since a child? Can you get over your own idea, identity? Can you get over your own false narrative? Can you get over your own stupid ass doubts? Can you get over your own shame, your own guilt? Because damn it, that's your Jericho wall. And until you speak, use your words, and know for a fact when I speak it, it shall break down. But instead, what you're gonna do, you're gonna speak and say, "Oh my God, it's just so many of them. Oh my God, this world is just so dusty. I hate this world. I ain't from this world. I'm from space and this rapture is coming. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated." You're building the wall every day. More and more. This damn. Ah. Every day you're building this wall bigger and higher. And look at you. You can't climb it over. No, you get to a point where you're frustrated. Every time you look at the wall, you can't even see yourself over there. You can't even imagine yourself being over the wall anymore. Thank you, Chastity. You can't even imagine it. That Jericho wall whooping your ass, ain't it? Hey, Nina's, it's whooping your ass. You have to learn, man. You have to learn. Life will always tell you the truth, not people. People will lie the hell to you. People will lie. People will lie. People will tell you all this shit that you want to hear because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, Jazzy. People will tell you all the things that you want to hear because they like you. Because people don't support what is true or what is right. People support what they like or who they like. They don't care about what's true or not. They care about who they like. And the ones they like, that's why you have Democrats and Christians and all these damn parties and, Republicans and all that. Because you are so in tune to what you like that you don't care if it sounds wrong or not. Nobody care about. I mean, you have to understand in this world, if the majority is going that way, they're probably wrong. If everybody that you meet thinking the same thing, you're probably in the wrong place. You're probably in the wrong ass space. If all your friends talking about it, you're probably in the wrong friendship. What if I'm not thinking about men at all? Everyone I date has been totally different. So when you think about men, hey Ellie, it's not about you are consciously thinking about men. And sometimes you don't have the belief system. If you don't have a belief system, you have no direction. If you have no direction, whatever, you just end up in the wind. If you don't have a focus, you're gonna pick up anything. Your subconscious mind is stuck in there. You ain't got to think about something consciously for your subconscious mind not to attract it to you. If it's embedded in your conscious mind, in your subconscious mind, oh, that's your background. It's your background. But oftentimes, we don't know what we are thinking because we are unconscious. We are completely unconscious. But it's part of our memory, our programming, what we have seen, touched, tasted. If I see something I don't like and that I resist, I don't have to think about it. Every time I think about it or I see it, or every time it happens, I resist anyways, naturally. It's a natural reaction. It's always there. It's always on. And so we have to understand. So even though you don't think about men consciously, right? Um, but sometimes your self-image do. Sometimes your self-image, you gotta pay attention to it. Life will always reveal to you. If you can't focus on something, anything comes. This is why you have to choose a focus, right? When you go to school, you gotta choose a degree. You gotta choose a subject. If not, you just pick up a bunch of liberal arts stuff, and that don't help you really. I mean, it helps you, but not to what you want. If you have a liberal art degree, what do you do with it, right? Like, not much. Yeah, the idle mind. Hey, passion. So, if you have a liberal, I'm not saying that it's a bad degree. I'm saying if you have just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then your mind just whatever, what do you get? You just get something. But oftentimes you have to learn to focus on one thing. If you don't focus on one thing, if you don't focus, yeah, you gotta become an expert. If you don't focus, hey Melita, the guys I date don't work out either. So yeah, something is there that needs correction. Man, you have to, but I remember sometimes we really have to understand the power of thoughts and feelings and beliefs. That plays a huge part. Thoughts, feelings, and belief. Thought, feelings, and belief. You have a little. Damn, so I spoke that, huh? I spoke that. Hey, Jamisha, I spoke that to you, huh? That wasn't my. Listen, I didn't know what degree you have, by the way. I didn't know what degree you have. So that wasn't. That wasn't my intention. I didn't know what degree you had. I don't have a degree. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong in my relationship with men. I keep getting. We spoke about that the last time, Nancy, and you didn't. I told you to inbox me because I can't just tell you what you're doing wrong by you telling me a basic thing. I can't. I'm not Jesus. I ain't that great. How great thou art. That ain't me. I'm just an average guy. But you gotta it takes you gotta be specific. Oh yeah, I remember you. But I tell you to inbox me. Jeremy says, Kirk reading me like a book. but I'm saying, you have to be able to focus. But I'm saying, though, sometimes I know we don't get what we want in life and we get frustrated. But when you don't get what you want in life is when you have to focus on what you want in life. Only what you want. Only what you want. Nothing about what you like, what you can't stand, what you want. Only focus on what you want. Put in your mind and your belief. I'm telling you, you have to be like that Jericho wall. You have to get over the Jericho wall. That Jericho wall had, I'm telling you, the reason why you can't get what you want is because that Jericho wall is too big. That Jericho wall is too damn big. Your self-doubt, that's a big ass Jericho wall. Your insecurities, big ass wall. You know how big that wall is? But instead of getting over the wall, you keep meeting these raggedy ass people who keep giving to you and who keep making you feel worse about yourself. Right? You are meeting people who build the wall. Yeah. You attract people who help build. Listen, you're gonna attract people who help building your wall until you get ready to take the wall down. Then you're gonna meet people who are gonna help you take the wall down. But I'm telling you right now, man, you're gonna meet people with some walls too. And many of you, when you meet somebody with a wall, you know what you get? You get frustrated too. You get flustered. Even though you ain't over your wall. But when you see them trying to, get angry about their walls might be financial walls. Their walls might be bills. Their walls might be, their bodies. Their walls, understand, we all have walls. We have built some damn walls. Since birth, since childhood, we've been building these raggedy ass walls. And I'm telling you, the thing that takes these walls down is faith. And if you don't have enough faith, these walls are gonna stay up. You have to learn to walk around your wall and see every angle around your walls. See it from every angle. See it based on how you think. Thought create belief creates feelings. Feelings creates our action. You gotta walk around your wall 360. See it from all angles. Every angle, you gotta learn to see your walls. Every angle. And when you see it when you see from every angle, you have to see the way how you think that supports this wall. How how do I think that builds this wall? Look at your thoughts, your negative thoughts that make you have a negative feelings. How do you feel on a regular basis? On a regular basis, look at your feelings. Walk around. How do you sleep at night? What do you think about before you go to sleep? Focus on that. Because that will tell you your 360. And when you see your 360, then you have to be aware. You have to be conscious. When you walk around these walls, you have to be aware of your thoughts. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their thoughts. Everybody wants, well, that's just the way I think. Well, shit, that's the way you live. 360, man. That's why Jai said 360. That if you are not trying to be aware of the way you think, that's why you keep getting what you're getting. So choose one. Then that wall getting bigger and bigger. And it says, be aware. Every day I see certain numbers. Right? Does anybody see numbers? The same numbers every day? 11, 11. What's up, Tyler? 11, 11, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Your birthday. Yeah. Remember you saying, we don't go on dates. You see 11, 11, Jamisha? That's a part of your awareness. That's a part of you being present in that moment. To be able to see it. To be able to see those numbers on a regular basis, you are being aware. Be aware of your thoughts. Because in that moment, you are thinking something. What are you thinking in that moment? You have no idea because you're not aware of your thoughts. And so you don't know why you're seeing it. You have no idea why you're seeing it. If you can be aware of your thoughts in that moment while you're seeing those numbers, you see your answer. But the average person are not being aware. Yes, every day, sometime you look at the clock or your watch or your phone and there's boom, 11, 11. Damn! Yeah, baby, I see 11, 11. But it don't mean shit to you because you don't know what it means. It means watch your thoughts. It means your thoughts are coming up on the big ass screen of life, that what you call life. Your thoughts are being displayed in life, and what you think is what you attract. That's what 1111 means. So when 1111 means 1111, it means be aware of your thoughts because your thoughts are being projected. Your thoughts are being projected because your ass is always feeding your thoughts some shit. You always got to entertain your raggedy ass thoughts. Do you realize how much you entertain those raggedy ass thoughts, man? Do you realize how much you entertain those raggedy ass thoughts? Do you realize that? That's why you're always in your feelings. And emotional. You're not emotional. You're just entertaining your raggedy ass thoughts. You're not emotional. You are overthinking. If you calm your raggedy ass thoughts down by realizing that your thoughts don't mean shit, and I'm sorry for saying shit and raggedy ass. That's the only two words I'm going to use today. That's my only two cuss words today. Raggedy ass and shit. If you realize, thank you better than before. I appreciate you. I like you too. If you realize that your raggedy ass thoughts in your background keep going and going and going, and it affects your raggedy ass feelings, and you still choose to feel it instead of changing the thoughts, then you deserve it. It's your thoughts. I'm Dr. Sai, how are you doing? It's your raggedy ass thoughts. And so we entertain these thoughts. To ask yourself, one of the worst questions to ask yourself is why? Why do I attract these raggedy ass men? You know what your mind is gonna say? Because these raggedy ass men ain't shit. Or because I'm raggedy too. Your mind always give you some shit, don't they? Your mind always giving you, if you ask your mind a raggedy ass question, your mind is a small ass. It gives you a raggedy ass answer. Why am I so stupid? Because you just are. It just gives you some raggedy, you're like, damn. You don't do me like that. Why would you? And so you have to ask different questions. Hey, Mounier, how we doing? You got to choose questions differently. Why do I keep attracting these men? It's a stupid ass question. That's why, because you keep thinking that. you attract everything else. And so ask the question, what can I do? Right? Now here's the question, what can I do? Why can't I lose weight? Stupid ass question, because you're fat. Because you're lazy. You stupid ass answer. I'm telling you, if you ask your mind that, it's like you have a small ass friend that you ask them a stupid ass question, they give you a stupid ass answer, and that's just what it is, and you just gotta shake your head because that's just who they are. Because you asked them a stupid ass question. So from why am I so fat? Don't ask the question. The question is, what can I do to lose weight? You see how different it is? And your mind just can't give you a dumbass answer because it doesn't match the question. What can I do to help myself lose weight? And then your mind begins to go. And when your mind begins to go, when you begin to scroll on social media, you're gonna find some weight loss crap. Because that's how the mind seek. The mind seek by your external attraction. It seek your mind reflect. Listen, I have learned yesterday, or recently, I have learned. You want me? Can I tell you what I learned yesterday? Because I have to go. I have a meeting. Can I tell you what I have learned yesterday? A very important message that I have learned. What I have learned is this. Very important lesson. Very important lesson. One of my most breakthrough, but you all probably already know it. I'm just a slow person. I'm slower. I'm a very slow learner, believe it or not. I've been on the same journey for about 10 years. I learned like slow. I should have been, but I shouldn't have been father, but I'm very slow-minded. And that's okay. I don't mind. I learned yesterday. Let me fold my legs for this one because I want you all to hear me out. I learned yesterday that when you look out in this world, what you see is the mind projecting. That's what I learned. When you look out, is your mind's projection. You see all those spaces? You see all those, look outside. See all that space that you see, all the clouds? That's the shit in your mind. That's the cloud in your mind. The cloud is shit in your mind. You see that space that you see? You see all that space? It's opportunities. Oh Lord, have mercy. You all, it's opportunities. It's opportunities. It's opportunities and possibilities. Can you all say that? It's opportunities and possibilities. And so when you look out, you don't see out, you see in. And the inside that's projecting outside. Do you understand that you are the entire universe? You are the entire cosmos. You are the entire world who controls a lot more than you think or that you know. And when you look out, all you are seeing is your mind's reflection. That's why you have these feelings, these thoughts, this anxiety, because you are only seeing what's in here. And so when you look out, all you are seeing is your own mind, and your mind scares you because you make it that way. Thank you, Miranda. Your mind scares the hell out of you because the space that you're seeing, you bring more shit there. You see that empty space? You bring more shit there. And you are focused on the things that's already there. You can't change those things. You see them things, you see them trees? Come on, you all hearing me? You're not feeling me today. I get it. You are quiet. You are quiet. Hey, Kia, you are quiet. You all there? This is what I've learned. And let me bring it to you in a way how I learned it, okay? Let me bring it to you. When you look outside your house, look outside your building, your windows. If you want to look outside, go ahead and look outside. You see them trees that you see? See them trees and them rocks? That fence, that building? See, that's the shit that's already there. You can't focus on those things. You can't break them down. It's not your place to break them down. It's not your place to burn them down. It is your place to just say, you see them. But you know what's there even more than those things that you are seeing? Things that you can't see. You call it space. I call it possibilities. Hey, Tukadi, how you doing? You call it space, emptiness. But everything came from the emptiness. I call it divine possibilities. That's what they are. And so even though there's more space than things, you see more things than space because your focus, your perception is off. If you learn to see space, you can bring more things instead of focusing on the things that's already there. You see, the things that's already there scaring you. The things in your past. Listen, if you understand what I'm talking about, I'm being figuratively speaking. You focus on your past, shit that you have done, things that you have seen, what you have tasted, what you have touched, who have touched you, who have said this. You focus on the things that's already been there that you can't change. Do you all get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? You can't focus on those anymore. Those things ain't going away. They're going to be there. But if you shift your focus to the space, they shrink in your reality. You don't even see the shit anymore. Have you ever loved someone that you no longer love? I know you don't even notice them anymore. You don't even realize that they're not there. You don't even think about them because they're still alive, but they don't have to unalive. They don't have to be unalive for you to stop seeing them. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Ain't that deep? The people who was once in your life ain't got to be unalived in this reality for you to stop seeing them or to stop thinking about them or them to stop bothering you. Do you notice that? So why do we need things to die and things to go away and these trees to disappear before we stop feeling their shades? When you focus on the space and create space, or you look at them and think, what the F was I thinking, right? When you look at the space, it's time to bring in something else in the space. This divine, hey, everybody said, this is divine possibilities. See this space, this open emptiness is divine possibilities. All the building does is shapes the space. Do you notice that? The building, the house, the rooms, the walls, it shapes the space. That's all it does. This is divine possibilities. When you understand that, you can bring whatever you want because you are divine. You can bring whatever you want here. But no, you focus on what's already been here. You see, you can't, when you see cars and Teslas and planes, they already have that invention here. You bring something different. You don't try to bring something on that's already there. That's where you are going around. I need that fix. How do you get over somebody that you love? You don't have to get over anybody that you love. Just keep loving. It's okay. It will vanish sooner or later. But you got to focus on your space. You got to focus on your space. But you bring all these raggedy thoughts, these raggedy ass feelings. You keep attracting the same raggedy ass things and you don't really want to agree with it. You don't want to accept it. It's your raggedy ass thoughts that brings those raggedy ass life. It's your raggedy thoughts that makes you broke. Not your job, not the government. Your raggedy ass thoughts. It's your raggedy ass feelings that make you feel lonely, that makes everybody leaves you. It's your raggedy ass feelings. It matches. That's why it aligns so quickly. If you think about that person leaving, here comes a feeling. Why? Because it makes sense. It's your raggedy ass feelings and your raggedy ass thoughts that gives you that raggedy ass life. Excuse me for saying raggedy ass, but I'm feeling driven and pushed to say raggedy ass. I just like that word. I just like those two words together. I don't know why. But you raggedy, check your thoughts. Them raggedy ass feelings will get you in places. You know, them raggedy ass feelings will get you seeking attention. Oh my God. Why am I feeling like this? Who cares why you're feeling it? Change it. If you don't know, if there's nothing in that room to make you feel like that, that means the feeling is off. The feeling is retarded. Like it's literally, it's a retardation of your mind because it's not real. So some of you don't really want to see that. So you say, why am I feeling this way? It must be a reason. What is wrong? There is nothing wrong. It's called a memory. The body holds on to it. And if oh my God, it's feeling. Why don't you change it? You can change your feelings. You can really change your feelings. You do it all the time. You do it every day. But for some reason, you want to have a reason. Why am I feeling this way? Your mind will give you a ratchet ass answer. Why am I feeling this way? Oh my God, it's because of my child crap trauma. Oh my God, it's because somebody probably thinking about me right now. Oh my God, it's probably because of my ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Your mind will bring up some shit to you that make you accept it. And when you accept the idea, you accept the feeling. You can't even breathe. I mean, I'm just... just saying. Instead of understanding that your mind and your body have these feelings in them, your mind have these feelings. I'm telling you, it sounds harsh, don't it? I'm not trying to be harsh though. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. Can I just be honest for a second? I'm just being honest. Tell me I'm wrong though. Tell me I'm lying. Hey Mercedes, how many times do you sit your ass down by yourself? Hey, hot quarter. How many times do you sit your raggedy butt by yourself? Right? And these feelings come. Nothing is. It's like me feeling like I'm being burned, but there's no cigarette or there's no stove to burn me. Something is off. If I'm feeling like I'm being burnt, and when I look, there's nobody burning me, something is off. It's not true. Something is off. It's something up there that's triggered. It's not real because nobody's burning me. Why am I feeling burned? If the threat is no longer there, why are you feeling that hurt? Something is off. But you call it trauma. It's not trauma. You believe in that shit. What's going on, my brother, Homiga? How we doing, man? Hey, if you all don't know this brother right here, Homiga, this brother, he reminds me of me when I speak. Follow that brother right there, man. Homiga. That man be speaking some stuff. That man be speaking stuff right there. So check his stuff out, man. You won't regret it. But I'm telling you, I'm seriously telling you, something is off. It's not true. It's just something, it's just reoccurring in your memory, and you giving it energy, and I'm sad. What you sad about? Nobody just left you. But I'm just sad. Well, then stop being sad. How? You can't stop being sad? Well, what are you looking at? I don't know. Then put something new in your mind so you can look at it so that you will stop being sad. It is your responsibility, not nobody else's. You want somebody to come and take you out of your raggedy ass sadness when you can change your picture. It's ridiculous. Why am I yelling? It makes no damn sense. You want something to change before you stop being sad. I get it. I get it. Hey, thanks, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, I get it. Hey, Miss Henny. Why am I yelling? Why am I yelling? You want somebody to come and fix your life to make you feel better? No. Fix your story. Fix your image in your mind. Do you know, I teach this, right? I teach this. I teach this, right? Seriously. This is what I teach. But you don't think I get in those emotions too? Y'all don't. Somebody, if you don't get in these emotions, you're a robot. Ma'am, I never said I don't get these emotions. I get all the emotions. Matter of fact, these emotions within me is so deeper than yours. See, my anger, I let it be. It ain't bothering me. My sadness, I let it be. It's not bothering me. I don't do stupid things because I'm sad. I don't cuss my wife up because I'm sad. If I'm angry, I don't hit my wife. I don't cuss her out. I don't give her disrespect. My kid, I don't do all that shit. So I'm not fighting being angry. The anger the anger just leaves. When it's ready, when it's done what it's doing, it leaves. But when you get angry, well, for what? Leave it alone. It's not bothering you. It's just an emotion. There is nothing to do with it. I don't know why I'm so angry. Then stop being angry. How? What do you mean how? Change your picture. Change your image. What are you looking at? What are you looking at in your mind? Change it. I don't know how, but you talk so much, and when we're talking on the phone, you go from story to story. Kirk, guess what? Today I went to work, and this guy came up to me. Hold on. Before I continue my story, guess what today is? My wife came to me the other day. Kirk, guess who I saw? Your ex? No. My ex? No. Who? Just guess. I did. I did. I swear to God I did. I just guessed. But guess one more time. Your old friend that you used to work with? No. Okay, who did you see? You remember that guy that I used to that that I used to work with 9 years ago, and he had called me one time? No, I don't remember. You don't remember the guy who 9 years ago who had, why would I think about that? Why would I, what is wrong with you? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you're, hey, listen. You all could put all these things in your mind and change stories and change this and go from here, and the whole conversation is on 6 different things, and you can't change what's on your mind? That's a lie. That's a lie. You take me to a whole different 6 different continents in one story, and you can't change your mind? You can't shift your thoughts? You can't shift your image? You just did it 6 times. Don't tell me that you can't change the way how you think and what you are seeing in your mind. You really can. But what you are seeing is addictive. You like it. It makes you stimulated. It makes you feel, it's like an orgasm. That's what it is. It's an orgasm. It's an orgasm. You can't stop. Have you ever been in the middle of an orgasm and you just can't stop? That shit, your face is all, that shit is deep. You can't just turn it off. Shit. Stop it. Okay, I'm done. You can't stop it. You have to go to the whole orgasm first. The face. You ever seen an orgasmic face? And you can't fix your face because that shit is ugly. Your fingers, your toes crunching. You can't stop. People, I gotta go. I'll be back later. Okay? I gotta go.